All right, welcome guys. So excited to kind of have everybody here together this evening just to kind of go over all things new consultants. So I just want to walk you through a few things. I want to talk about getting a grand opening show scheduled. A friend of mine gave a great tip about even possibly us working together to do a virtual grand opening party just to kind of kick your business off. And I will personally run that for you, but just a really great way to be able to kick off your business. So I want to kind of schedule that with each one of you if you're interested. So first thing is, in your new consultant kit, you got a book called My Recipe for Success. And this is going to be like your go-to guide for everything new consultants, right? So if you haven't taken a look at this, this is so helpful. So make sure you pull this out. You don't necessarily have to have it tonight because I'm going to show you all the things that kind of come out of it. But literally you just want to work your way through this book as we kind of jump into your new consultant kind of period. So the first thing that is in there is a page, and I'm going to email you guys all this. This is your getting started checklist. So this is going to give you some really great options of different things that you can do to get started with your Pampered Chef business. So Consultants Corner, and I'm going to go ahead and screen share so that we can walk through a couple of different pieces here. All right. Let's see, back to my, was going to order something there. Let's see, here we go. Okay, so this is Consultants Corner, and this is going to be your go-to for anything as a consultant. So most important thing here is going to be creating a show. So in order to create a show, you're going to go to My Shows and Orders, and you're going to click on that. You are going to go to New Show, and then you are going to see up at the very top, it gives you the options of your show type. So cooking show would be like if you're going to be cooking food for people. Fundraiser is going to be if you're going to be doing a fundraiser to raise funds for a group. Wedding is going to be like a bridal shower, and then catalog show would be like where you pass catalogs around and you do something on Facebook. So, okay, let's see. So cooking show, and then your show date. The actual date of the show is going to be what you would select on here. So say I was going to do a show, let's just create one of my December shows here. We'll do the 3rd. So we're going to do the 3rd. The weird thing about closed show date is it gives you like a 2-week outing. So it gives you 2 weeks open. I never use that. You never want to leave your show open that long because the people that did order right away are going to want their product. So I usually give my host 2, maybe 3 days, but this time of year people want their stuff as quick as possible. So I usually start with 2 days, and if my host needs an extra day, then I'll give it to her. And then show start time and then show stop time. Again, that's not like super important. So I will put in so this show starts at 4 o'clock, select PM. I usually just do 6 and then PM, okay? Show number, this will auto-populate for you. So this will be my show 629. It's been a minute. All right, and then for show name, you can change this and customize it for your host. This is Tammy's, and I call my parties Pampered Chef cooking classes. You can call it a party, you can call it whatever you want. You are in charge of that there. So we've got Tammy's Pampered Chef cooking class. And if you guys have a question at all, you can unmute yourself and ask a question. I just had everybody muted so it would take care of the background noise as we recorded. And then this gal's name is Tammy, and let's see, let's search. I don't know if I have her in here yet. Okay, so if you're brand new, you're probably not going to have anybody in your system to search them. But if you have some customers, so I'm going to have to look this girl up. Let's see, Tammy. There we go. You might have to add people in, but the longer you're in the business, the really cool part is you will have more and more people already in your system, and then you won't have to worry about adding people in there. All right, so we're gonna create this show. Okay. Maybe, okay. Oh, I don't know how we got that. Try this again. Okay, so now my show's created. So the second thing that I do is I go to this second tab over here. This is the show page. What that's going to do is that is going to give me the ability, see, this is the show URL. So this is the custom link for Tammy's show. I like to make it a lot easier than trying to tell my host 6Q7MWE, like that's your personal show link. So I do my host's first name, her last initial, and then whatever the show number is. And then just click confirm. And then if it goes green like that, then it means you're good to go. And then that's customized for your host. And you can text that to her. You can email that to her. So super basic. That's going to be a jump in right where to create a show. To get back to the home page, like where you just see everything, you're just going to click home. All right, let's see. I want to see if anybody has any questions, chat. All right. Anybody have any questions before I go on to something else? All right. I'm going to continue. I've done something here. Let's see. Okay. There we go. All right. Okay, so next thing we're going to do is I want to just show you guys where to find the guest special, where to find the host special. I want to show you probably the best thing that you can possibly do for your business is to click right here where it says PC University and just start watching these videos and walking through some of this information. This is going to be so helpful for you. So when you click PC University, you guys are all going to click New Consultant Start Here. And so literally it just takes you through, here's Doris Christopher, she's the founder of our company, and then this is Tracy Britt Cool, she is our CEO and she's amazing, and so is Doris, love both of them. So literally if you just start scrolling down and looking at stuff, it is gonna walk you through step by step. The really cool part, the resources. So all of the things that I was just showing you guys, like this guy, and then we've got our new consultant rewards goal sheet right here. Literally those are all right there. And these are great places to start and just start walking through some of the different things, okay? So we'll come back and reference that, but I just wanted to, oh, I see, oh, chat, we've got something. Okay. All right. So next thing is I want to show you guys where to get your host and guest special. So as you just kind of move across these, I would just encourage you guys, look around in Consultants Corner. There's no, like, you can't click anything to break anything. Like, I just started exploring when it first came out. So this is going to be, the first one has all of your different information. It's going to have your calendar. eBiz Tools means your website. Then this is your personal website, so you can kind of customize it. I would encourage you guys this time of year, especially because people will be shopping for Christmas gifts, put a picture of yourself up there. I mean, something kind of professional with your kids, like just something very inviting. I've had people tell me more than once, oh, I picked you because I like the way your hair looked, or I, you know, like totally silly things. But if it's just a picture of the catalog, they don't really feel like they get to know you. So if they just kind of come upon your website somehow, then at least they kind of get an idea who you are and might want to place an order that way. So, okay, so under my shows, this is where you can look at my shows and orders. The second one down has show planning materials. Right here, cooking shows. If you're going to be getting started with a cooking show soon and we need to work on planning your grand opening, watch the cooking show videos. There is so much helpful information, but what I can tell you guys is in your new consultant kit, you literally got show cards that have wording for everything to say at your show. Also have recipes that work just with the new consultant kit that you purchased. Guys, I probably did the same recipe when I was a new consultant for about the first 2 to 3 years of my business. I was the master of chicken fajitas, and I was also the master of Italian beef hoagies. They were super easy. They were both made in the deep cover baker, and if you had seen one, then you got the other. And I paired it with maybe the chocolate chip skillet cookie or a lava cake made in the rice cooker. The thing is, keep it easy. Like when you're a brand new consultant, you don't want to be trying all kinds of crazy recipes. You want to stick to maybe 1 or 2 recipes that you're comfortable with and practice, practice, practice. Because the more you get comfortable with the recipes, the more you are going to build confidence at your shows, and the easier it's going to get and the more comfortable you get with the products. So watch those. Let's plan calls. I really want to, kind of walk you through this. If you're available and want to come to my shows, I'll share my schedule on the team page, and you are welcome to come to as many of my shows as you would like to. All right. Next thing, okay. Promotions and recognition. This is where you're going to find the host special and the guest special. So I'm just going to click on host special so you guys can kind of see. So this is where you're going to see your host special. So this tells you what they are, and off to the far left here, you'll see there's November, December, January. We have 3 months at a time. Here's going to be a tip that I will give you guys. I never tell my hosts what the host special is unless they specifically ask. I always just say, which month would you like to book? Because if you pull out the flyer and say, oh, which one would you like? They're probably going to pick the furthest possible one out, like January. So I basically will just show the one host special of the month that I'm trying to book. And we're only on the 7th day of the month in November. So I would just encourage you guys, just talk about November. Talk about November right now. Oh, I still have a few November openings. Would you like to do a November virtual party? We have 5 different amazing specials that you get to choose from. So off here on the right-hand side where it has the little host flyer, click that. It's going to open up, and then this is going to show you the 5 different things that they get to choose from as a host. The really cool part about this is if you click down here at the bottom, this is a fillable PDF. So then you can actually fill this with your contact information. And I put it in this order. Let's see, 0, oh, that's not my right phone number. Let's see, and then my email address, and then my website. And then you are in business. And a little trick that I do is I copy this, and then I save the current flyers to my desktop. So then I have those to email to my hosts, to share with people. I just have them accessible. And anytime I share them, they already have my information saved on it. And I'll save both of the current flyers at the same time. So that was the host special. So then we'll go back in, and if you just scroll down and hit that little arrow and then hit November, then we'll have access to the guest special. So then we have the guest flyer. We can see that. Then we're just punch down here and boom, paste that. And now we have our contact info on that, and then we'll save that as well. I already have these saved, otherwise I would totally save them. Then all of you guys have been to one of my shows, and you just saw that I use the paper order forms. Use up the 2-ply order forms that you guys get in your new consultant kit. But once you run out of those, don't feel like you necessarily have to order those, because they provide these outside order forms for us. So each month under guest special, there's going to be an outside order form. It's always going to be the top one that says with S&H tax. That's with shipping, handling, tax. That has nothing to do with Pampered Chef. That is an Arizona thing. They charge tax on shipping and handling. So that top one is going to be the one you want to print. You're going to open that up. I just print these in black and white. The reason I like them is because they already have the guest special on it, and I don't have to kind of I still talk about it at the show, but at the same time, like, it just kind of is right there where people can just see it. And then right here, it says your consultant is, you just paste that info down there. And then personally, I just print page 1. I do not print both pages, because that last page is just a bunch of like reading about shipping and all that stuff, and people won't read it, so it's just a waste of your ink. Okay, all right, I'm gonna check. Let's see, any chat here? Nope, no questions. Okay, all right, moving on. Next thing I want to go over is, if you go to training and resources, this has so much resources here for you guys. PC University, that's another link to that. Fall winter materials. This holiday section is super cool. It has all things about holiday. And it just kind of goes on and goes down. Okay, Business Center. This is going to be a really important section because this has your financial information section. This is one of the things that as you get ready to start closing a party, you start, getting ready to get paid. So I encourage people to do this right out of that. So click on financial information. And then you are going to click, see, there's two spots here. One says order payment account. The other one says direct deposit. You want to click, I think if you just click on direct deposit or order payment account and fill it out here online, then there's a little box that you can check that says also use this, do the direct deposit one, and then click the button that says also use this for my order payment account. So what it is, direct deposit is going to be directly deposited into your account for payday. We get paid twice a month. Everything submitted the 1st of the month through the 15th of the month, we get paid on the 21st. Everything submitted the 16th of the month to the last day of the month, we get paid on the 7th. Today was payday. It's exciting when you have money just deposited into your account. Then an order payment account, basically think of this as your Pampered Chef debit card. So when you receive checks and you receive cash, you're going to deposit those into this account. And then when you put in check or cash to be able to pay for a person, then that is basically telling Pampered Chef, hey, I'm going to be putting this money into my order payment account. You have permission to debit that out of there. So you always want to make sure that you have, you have your stuff deposited in there right around the same time that you're closing your party. All right, next thing, bank account. You can run it through your normal checking account. I personally don't. It's not a business bank account or anything. It's just another account that I have at my bank. And because I have direct deposit, it's free. I just don't want you guys to have to pay for anything. I just want it to be, free and cheap. So whatever is easiest for you, whatever can keep you organized the best, do your direct deposit and your order payment account that way. Other really cool thing, you'll see this little button here. It's called Pampered Perks. This is going to be all the places that we get discounts at. So if you already have one of these companies like Sprint, T-Mobile, Verizon, AT&T, you can let them know you're a Pampered Chef consultant and you might get an additional discount on your bill. So just click these. If you shop at Office Max, Office Depot, Sam's Club, any of these, click on those and take advantage of the extra discounts that we get for being consultants. So definitely make sure to check out this page. Let's see. Okay. Next thing. Up here is this little cart. And you see in blue where it says product cart. Okay. So if you click on that, you're going to see product cart and supply cart. These are going to be the two different kinds of carts that you can actually use as a consultant. So if you want to order products as a consultant, you're going to use a product cart, you're going to shop, and you'll get your 20% off discount. But the discount isn't applied until you actually add the product to the cart. If you need to order more catalogs, you want to order some recipe cards, you want to order anything like that, you're going to need to change it to a supply cart and click supplies. Just going to show you how that works really quick. All right, so this is going to be where you'll find all of your different supplies. Cool part is they always have products in here at a discount as well too. It's kind of broken up here on the side. So if you're looking for business materials that have been clearance because they are no longer in season, that's pretty cool because you can get these at a discount. Like these are extra invitations you can get for 50 cents a pack, which is pretty awesome. I love to use these recipe cards at booths and boutiques. So just kind of so you know where that's at. All right, let's see. One other thing, as you get over here and you're kind of thinking, shoot, how do I get back to Consultant's Corner? Always just run your mouse over your name and then you can click just on your name and it'll take you back here and then go back to home, okay? So you'll always find the newest stuff here on this home page. There's also this tools and quick links section that will tell you quick links to different things, okay? So one of the things that I want to also show you is you can check your shipment status. So if you're still waiting on your new consultant kit, you've placed an order, anything like that, you would just click here and you can check your shipping. Other thing, okay, if you click on Consultant Connection, this is going to be where you're going to find out if you're in your 30, 90-day period, what your dates are. This is also going to be, as you see, when you turn parties in, this will be where you'll see what your commission is because it'll show you what you have. So you're going to click on Consultant Connection again, and then this is, let's see, this is me. So far, in green, that's my personal sales, what I have in so far, and then my commission on that is $387.45. So you can kind of see that. What you are going to want to look for is if you click this performance details button, this is going to tell you all of your information up here, like when you your 30-day date, your 90-day date. It's going to give you all kinds of information. It's also going to tell you some information down here at the bottom. So there's all kinds of buttons where you can kind of learn different things. So and then as you want to kind of, mine's going to look just slightly different than yours because I can see all of our team's stuff too. Okay, so we're going to get out of that. Let's get out of that. Okay, I just wanted to kind of give you guys an overview of things so you understood where everything was. But again, this is my motto. If you look for something or can't find something for more than 5 minutes, then I want you to get in touch with me, text me, post something on the team page and ask a question, because if you look for it for more than 5 minutes, more than likely somebody can very quickly find it for you. All right, let's see. I wanted to, let's see. Okay. Looks like I had somebody ask about the cookie sheets. So it looks like tomorrow we can start adding cookie sheets back to our orders, which is so exciting because I've had so many people asking for cookie sheets. Okay, perfect. All right, let's jump into some really exciting stuff. So I talked about your 30-day date and your 90-day date. These are just going to be different dates with the Pampered Chef, and I'm going to be emailing you guys some of these flyers after the call today. But I just kind of want you to look, and you don't even necessarily have to print them because they are right here in your book, My Recipe for Success book. If you go to page 8, this actually talks all about your new consultant rewards, and it also talks about kind of setting goals. I think that having something to kind of work towards is really key. So what I would love is, as you guys kind of think about tonight, like, what is your goal? I'll tell you guys that when I started with the Pampered Chef, my goal was to earn $300 a month. And I had decided I would do 1 show a week. So just kind of looking at your calendar, thinking about what you can do and what you want from your business, you know, whether it's 1 show a month, whether it's 5 shows a month, you know, whether if it's a number. I would love for you guys to Facebook message or text that to me. So then we can put together a plan to implement that so that you can work towards those goals. All right. The other thing I want to encourage you guys to do is to get a calendar. So this is I already have my 2017 calendar. But the key thing is whether you're digital or your paper, you want to make sure that you have a calendar, because when you are working your business, you want to be able to have your family dates and all of that stuff set first, because you never want to miss out on a family function because you didn't calendar it. The really cool part about this business that I love is the flexibility and the fact that you get to make your schedule. You make your schedule and you don't ever have to miss one of those things if you schedule accordingly. So mine is, what do I have here? This is just a Blue Sky, like weekly, monthly planner that I picked up at Office Max, because we get a discount there. So this is what I personally do. I put these little sticky tabs. See if you guys can tell. They're just clear and they lift up and move. I put those on all of the days that I am able to work. Do I book every single one of them? No, but I certainly try to. So what I tell people is when they're first starting, if you want to just take like a green highlighter, a green marker, and just put a green like border around the days that you are able and willing to work, that's going to be kind of your signal that that's a day that you can make money. Green money. Okay. And then you can see like this is my current calendar and how everything's kind of coming together. So this is what I'm going to show you. Okay, this is this week. All right, so see what I've done here. So I have like my host's name, I have the time of her party, and then what I do is this is my coding system. Sorry, my face is really close. Here, we'll go like this. This is my coding system. So a Facebook event, a host packet, my hosting email, my grocery list, my reminders, and then my thank you. This is how I keep track of what I've done, and as I do it, I check it off so that I know that it's been taken care of for my host coaching. And so host coaching is basically just like walking through everything it takes to have a party with your host. And again, before we even move on to host coaching, the thing that we want to work on is your launch list. If you haven't done this in your book yet, I want you guys to spend the next couple of days or even just this evening brainstorming. This is something that I still come back to 7 years later in my business. They've updated it and it's got some really great categories since I first started, but it is so helpful. Let's see. So this talks about here, and then this will give you different categories to do in your launch list. So like friends, neighbors, relatives, coworkers. I love this holiday greeting card list, digital contacts, community connections, phone favorites, friends, parents, or your favorite foodies. And that's just a great little section here to get you started. But what you want to do is just sit down and brainstorm these. I mean, you don't have to have 4 in every category, but just start putting people down. And then what I want you to do is I want you to put an A and a B or a C next to their name. An A person is going to be somebody who you're like, absolutely, it's my mom. They will 110% have a party. A B party would be somebody that would be like a maybe. Somebody that you're like, they might do a party, but I'm not really sure. And then the C people are going to be the people that you're like, there's no way they're doing a party. But I want you to just write any and everybody down on this list. I don't want you thinking, would they have a party or not? This is just a brainstorming activity and you're just writing stuff down. Writing stuff down. And those are in your little booklet here too. All of that is in your My Recipe for Success booklet. And you can write that all out in there. So what I want you to do is once you start making this list, I want you to categorize these people. Because when we start contacting people, what you can do is I want you to start with the C people. Because what you're going to find is if you start with the people that you're expecting to say no and they say yes, you're going to have so much encouragement with that. But then if they still say no, it's not a big deal because you already expected them to say no. And you're learning kind of how to deal with those objections. And then you move on to your B people and you build up some more encouragement and kind of see what they say. And then you work your way into the A people that you know will more than likely just do a party right off the bat. So that is going to be how we are going to work on bookings. And these don't necessarily have to be all in-person bookings. They can be virtual party bookings. They can be in-person bookings, fundraisers, all kinds of different things. I just think the key is getting your business kicked off and going. And I want to work with each one of you individually as well. So what I want to do is I'll be messaging you guys after this. I want to set up a call this week so we can kind of start working towards those goals. And I want to hear about your goals and things like that. All right, let's see. Okay, one other thing that I want to point out, you should have gotten a flyer like this in with your new consultant kit. Fast Track to Director. This is a program that Pampered Chef has put together that as a new consultant, you have the ability within the first 6 months of your business to earn, let's see, it's $2,000. Oh, right here. I was looking for the 2,000 section. You have the ability to earn an extra $2,000 on top of your paycheck. So one of the things that one of our field development managers, Judy Joel, always says is they put money on the table. Are you going to leave it there or are you going to take it? They didn't have this program when I first started with the Pampered Chef, or I would have taken it. So one of the cool parts about this is in the first 90 days of your business, if you help 5 other people start their own business, and really that just means that we get them to join your team because I'm going to be helping them get started. Then as a team, you collectively have 5,000 in sales. You're going to get a $500 bonus on top of all kinds of other perks. The way you get the other $500 is if for the following 3 months, your team hits 5,000 in team sales, you can get another $500 bonus. And then if we help somebody on your team build their own team of 5 people in the first 6 months of your business, they're going to give you a $1,000 bonus. So this is a pretty amazing way to be able to earn some extra cash with the Pampered Chef. And I would love to help you do this. And they just have so many great programs in place with the Pampered Chef, and this is one of them. And I absolutely love being a leader. You get free products, you get bonuses of Pampered Chef dollars, you get to work with your team. There's just so many different perks. So if you're interested in this, message me and we can start working on this. I actually just started a group of people that are working towards director today. So you're not even behind. I can get you in the group and on the call pretty quickly. So just wanted to point that out. All right. Let's see. So I'm just looking through the book here real quick because literally, guys, this just takes you step by step. So after we get bookings, then we're going to go into host coaching. And one of the things that I heard from somebody that I really love is that when you put in your host coaching, like you work with your host, that's how you earn your paycheck. The party is just going to pick the paycheck up. Because if you don't make sure that your host knows what she's doing and making sure she invites lots of people and all kinds of stuff like that, then you're going to have 1 or 2 people at the party, and then you are not going to have much of a paycheck because she's not going to have many people there, so there's not going to be many orders. So you want to just make sure you're over communicating with your host. You're really just helping her as much as you possibly can. All right, let's see. Does anybody have any questions? Feel free to unmute yourself and ask any questions that you have. I thought I'd take a few minutes for questions before we kind of move on. All right. I must be talking too much because nobody has any questions. Just kidding. All right. And you guys are getting me in no makeup, ponytail hair. We're wild today on this Monday evening. Really just want to thank you guys all for joining me tonight. And I'm so excited just to be working with each one of you. And so basically, I just kind of wanted you to jump into some of this stuff. I will be sending a follow-up email after this with another video series. So this will just take you step by step. It'll have all of the paperwork you need. It'll just have everything you need to start your business. So I reply to that email, send me a text. I'm going to have some different days available this week that we can chat. And so we can work on your goals, your grand opening party, your grand opening virtual party. Let's just kick your business off. People are ready to buy Christmas gifts. They are ready to shop, and I want it to be with you. And so thank you guys for taking some time tonight, to invest in your business. And just another heads up, Monday, December 5th is going to be our next team meeting here at my house. It's a super special meeting. That's going to be our holiday gathering for Christmas. And we are also going to get to have the trip announced for 2017. So we have an entire year from January 1st to December 31st to earn our free vacation. So on December 5th, we'll learn what that is. And then on January 1st, we'll start having the opportunity to earn that. So make sure you are here because we're going to have lots of fun. We're going to have all kinds of fun things going on. So I'll send out an email on that soon. So thank you guys so much. Have a fantastic evening, and I will be chatting with each one of you very, very soon. Good night.